You know, there's not actually that many big screen Easter bunnies, and today's bunny is definitely one of them.
Rabbit's got talent!
Thank you, David Hasselhoff. I will not let you down. This is a golden opportunity and one I intend to realise fully. Hey, wait. You're not surprised that I'm a talking rabbit?
Little man, my best friend's a talking car.
Born in Grays, Essex, England in 1975, Russell Brand grew up with a father who was largely absent. His mother raised him until he was 8, but after she contracted cancer, he was sent to live with relatives while she underwent treatment. He debuted on the stage at the age of 15 in a school production of Bugsy Malone. After finishing school, he was accepted into the Italia Conti Academy, but his time there was not long before he was expelled for bad behavior and drug abuse. He struggled with addiction for years, as well as bulimia, bipolar disorder, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, while working as a film extra and a comedian. In 2000, he was briefly employed by MTV as a journalist. In 2004, he debuted a one-man show detailing his struggles with heroin addiction, entitled Better Now. His star rose first in England as he appeared on Big Brother and hosted his own talk show, and he became known across the pond after appearing in the Judd Apatow-produced Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Brand has been an outspoken political activist and an advocate for compassionate treatment for addiction, and has never really shied away from controversy. In 2013, for example, he appeared at the GQ Awards to accept the Oracle Award, only to drag the show's sponsor, Hugo Boss, for its history of making uniforms for the Nazis during World War II. This led to a confrontation with GQ editor Dylan Jones that resulted in Brand being ejected from the event.
Look, Dad, ever since I was yay big, it's been the Easter Bunny wouldn't do that, and the Easter Bunny has to be perfect, but I'm not perfect.
I know that, son, but you'll get there eventually.
But I'm...
Released in 2011, Hop treads on very familiar Santa movie territory, as it features the adventures of E.B., the son of the current Easter Bunny, who is expected to take over the family business. It was directed by Tim Hill, who, while primarily known as a writer and producer, had previously directed 16 episodes of Nickelodeon's Welcome Freshmen, Muppets from Space, and Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties, among other titles. The screenplay was written by the team of Cinco Paul and Ken Dario, who also collaborated on the screenplays for The Santa Claus 2, The Lorax, and Bubble Boy. Also taking on writing duties was Brian Lynch, whose credits include Puss in Boots, Minions, and Aunt Fanny's Tour of Booty, which, I know how that title sounds, but it was actually a short based in the world of 2005 CGI family comedy Robots. Hop bears the distinction of being the first movie to feature a CGI rabbit as its protagonist, and was noted at the time for its high level of product placement, featuring 92 different companies with their products or brands prominently placed throughout the film. But it does feature some great character design from one of the designers behind the Ice Age movies, solid CGI, and some pretty good voice performances, including Brand acting his heart out as the 24-year-old bunny who just wants to play the drums.
Oh, that's... What is this?
Well, it's turkey jerky.
First you hit me with your card, and you try and poison me with a meat stick. Why do you hate me?
Okay, is there something you'd rather eat, you weird little thing?
But, well,
Carrots.
If I can diverge slightly from my usual format on these videos, there's something we need to talk about when it comes to hop. On this channel, I try to work very hard not to put anybody else's work down. I want to encourage critical thinking about arts and entertainment without necessarily going into good or bad. There's already enough people out there who handle that, which is why Hop has a score of 24% rotten on Rotten Tomatoes as I'm filming this. Critics were not kind to this movie, and if we're being honest, it's rare that a movie has so much in common with 1986's Howard the Duck. It's basically just missing a pair of duck nipples to complete the picture. But none of that is the fault of the actors, the character designers, the animators. All of these artists are clearly working their fluffy little tails off. But in light of recent events and a larger conversation going on, I can't just let this very uncomfortable moment of the movie go by without a little bit of comment.
Yippee, the Easter Bunny sees the world. Every country in one night, making people of the world happy.
Oh, really, Dad? The whole world? What about China?
Oh, it's candy, woman. What? Look out. Madam, please.
It's a sad truth of the American film industry, in particular American comedies, that Asian identity is frequently treated as a punchline. Jokes reinforce the otherness of people of Asian descent and Asian cultures, and many of them are simply tossed off without a second thought. And if otherness and cultural identity are so easily joked about that someone can make a joke in a kid's movie without even considering the potential harm, and it can make its way into the finished product without being questioned, then we need to examine that. Not only are rabbits an important part of Chinese folklore, but Easter is also big business in China. It's a very important day to Chinese Christians, and even for the majority who are not Christians, the holiday has become intertwined with traditional festivals celebrating the return of spring. In many areas of China, the people are more than happy to participate in egg hunts, go to shopping centers festooned in pictures of chicks and rabbits, and in Hong Kong, it's very common for people to take not only Easter Sunday, but also the Monday following it off from work. If anything, an accurate depiction of how the Easter Bunny would be treated in China would have featured the Lapinagil being treated like, well, like a rock star. And maybe that seems like a nitpick to you. It's a kid's movie and a comedy, and it's just a throwaway gag. But it's the readiness with which such gags are thrown out, and the way they make their way past multiple eyes and editors, that is a very real problem. As long as an ethnic identity can be turned into a joke, and its otherness emphasized even when it's not even that other, that causes real problems as it moves the line of acceptability and provides comfort to those who do have bad intentions. By the way, that throwaway joke gets a callback in a post-credit scene that just doubles down on the initial premise. But on a lighter note, it's been reported that, among others, the production team considered Eddie Izzard for the role of E.B., which would have been a completely different film altogether. Ricky Gervais was also considered for the elder Easter Bunny, as was Jim Broadbent, who played the elder Santa Claus in Arthur Christmas the very same year. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you'll hang around so we can talk more about movies, television, and pop culture and art. You can drop into the comments below with your thoughts about Hop, and click that like and subscribe button. Make sure to ring the bell so you'll be notified when we post new videos, and until next time, watch like it means something.